Now if you guys could see, that's the v-tec solenoid screen and gasket. This is a gasket I'll show you when I get up by the engine for I've already changed that, so I'm not going to replace this one. This O-ring here is for the pressure line on your power steering pump that came in this valve cover kit. You got your valve cover gasket, your valve seals, or spark plug tube seals, and then your grommets with your washers. Got the valve cover off. That's sitting over there. The old v-tec solenoid sits right back. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. Right back in there. There's 3 bolts, 2 plugs. I disconnected some other wiring. Disconnected the bracket for the throttle linkage. Goes right there. See that bolt hole there? That's pretty easy. Pretty straightforward stuff here, guys. I'm not doing anything out of the backyard mechanic's wheelhouse. And actually, I barely even have it on the lift. The only reason it's on the lift right now is I drained all my oil after doing an engine flush, which the engine flush didn't do so great. I mean, my cam lobes are they're not worn irregularly, but they're dirty. Maybe I'll flush it a couple more times once I do the gasket, but we'll see. Okay, so just for reference, on the front cover here, where the seam is, on the front and the back side, put a dab of RTV in there, and then it kind of curves up here where the sensors are, where that cap meets the valve cover, or the cylinder head rather, and the valve cover. Throw a dab of silicone on each side of that. Now, I had an issue with the nuts backing off on me, so I threw a little blue Loctite on these ones, or these this time. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that hold the valve cover down. And as you can see, I get the v-tec solenoid back in place. Hopefully that's just RTV, not oil. We'll see. Hopefully this time it stays sealed. Alright, so we put a different power steering pump in there. Doesn't seem to have any leaks. I'm still getting a weird noise. Well, I did, and then I got it to go away. We'll see if it comes back. I'm not really sure what it is. I'm kind of at a loss. Next thing on the list, if anything, I think I'm going to change the water pump. That's about the only other thing down there that hasn't been changed. Valve cover seems to not be leaking now. That's all put back together. It's pretty easy, guys. They're basically all 10 millimeters. Just be careful with your clips and your plastic pieces. You'll be just fine. Take the air filter cover off. Pull that hose there out off of the cover. Makes your life easier. And then usually you would disconnect this fitting comes with the gasket. With the set I got, it came with the gasket or the seal for that, but I actually had to change the pump, so that was all disconnected. So this line makes it a pain in the ass to get the cover off. So you disconnect that one if your kit comes with the O-ring. If not, buy the O-ring or buy that O-ring, whichever one, it doesn't matter. All you want to do is get that out of your way. If you buy the one for this, then you can just pull the hose off. A lot easier. It's 14 millimeter for the tensioner, 12 millimeters to hold the power steering pump in if you need two of those. Everything else is 10s.